The article begins by telling us what's going on. It says Pat and Laura are at a convenience store.
A convenience store 指的就是便利商店啦。那注意哦，在 convenience store 里头啊，我们使用的是 convenience 名词方便、便利这个字。那它的形容词同学们要会哦，叫做 convenient 方便的。再来呢 ，Why are they at a convenience store? Well, Laura says, I'm so thirsty. I'm going to get a bottle of water.
And she also asks Pat, do you want one? Of course, by saying one, she means a bottle of water.
But Pat isn't interested in plain, ordinary, boring water. He says, no, thanks. I'm going to go for my usual, this green sports drink.
Now here we use the phrase go for to mean choose, often something to eat or drink. So we could look at a menu and say, I'm going to go for the steak.
Go for something 也就是 choose something 选择某物的意思啦。But when we say go for somebody, it means to attack somebody 也就是攻击某人。My neighbor's dog went for the postman yesterday because it thought he was a bad guy. 另外呢，我们也很常听见人家说 go for it。What does it mean? 意思是要呢，我们尽力去做，努力去争取的意思。I want to try to do something new this year, Pat.
Go for it.
Good.
Okay.
All right, so in the article, Pat will go for his usual. He's using usual as a noun here, right?
That's right. Usual is normally an adjective. For example, my usual school clothes or my usual lunchbox. However, we can use it as a noun to mean the thing I always or usually get. So Pat is saying, I don't want water, I want the thing I almost always buy, which, as we see in the article, is this green sports drink.
Usual 呢，大多是以形容词出现，代表平常的、普通的。不过文章里面的 usual 是一个名词，代表平常会选择的东西。这里指的呢，就是绿色的运动饮料。Laura doesn't seem to like the drink. She says, That looks awful.
Oh, now something that is awful, A-W-F-U-L, awful, is really bad. You could talk about eating awful food, having an awful day, or watching an awful movie. Laura says the green sports drink looks awful, so it means it looks like it will taste bad.
Awful 形容词，糟糕的。I guess the reason why Laura says it looks awful is that the drink is green, which is a very weird color for a drink. Laura then asks, what flavor is it?
Something's flavor, F-L-A-V-O-R, flavor, means the taste of something, which is usually different from how other things taste and is easy to identify, like the drink is orange flavor. We can also use flavor to mean different sorts of something, which works for drinks, candy, and ice cream. For example, my favorite flavor ice cream is coconut. Now I'm going to ask Elsie. So what is it?
你最喜欢的冰淇淋口味是椰子。I don't like this flavor. My favorite flavor is chocolate.
Okay.
So what flavor is this green drink? Pat says it's a lemon lime.
Okay, a lime, L-I-M-E, lime is a fruit. It's a bit like a lemon, but it's green in color. It is sour, but it's a little sweeter than a lemon.
我们很常将 lime 跟 lemon 的颜色搞错。同学们注意哦 ，lime 莱姆它是绿色的 ，lemon 柠檬它是黄色的。The green sports drink is lemon lime, which has lemon and lime flavors in it. After telling Laura its flavor, Pat also says it's super healthy. It contains nutrients that water doesn't have.
Okay, now nutrients are what our body needs to live and grow. So most food contains nutrients of some kind, although some foods like fruit and vegetables contain more than others, and junk food doesn't contain much.
Nutrient 名词，养分、营养物。我们说啊，健康的饮食呢，要包含所有必需的营养。A healthy diet should contain all the essential nutrients. But does the sports drink that pet likes really have nutrients that water doesn't have? Laura here says, come on, nothing is healthier than water.
Okay, well, Pat disagrees with this. He says, you don't believe me? Have a look at the label. So the label, L-A-B-E-L, label on something is a piece of paper or could be metal or plastic or tape or something else that is attached to something and that gives information about it. So clothes have labels that will tell you about the size or what they're made of and how to wash them. Most food has labels on the package somewhere that tells you what's inside or gives you information about nutrients or stuff like that. A label can also advertise the food, be very colorful and stuff.
Label 名词标签 ，clothes 衣服上面有标签，告诉你尺寸啦、材料啦、洗涤方式等等。Food and drinks 食物和饮料上面有标签，告诉你成分和热量。另外呢，中文里我们说啊，给人贴标签，英文里也用的就是 label 这个字，所以 label 也可以当动词来使用了。My brother used to be labeled as lazy, but now he's very hardworking. All right, back to the article. Laura reads the label on the drink and she says, well, it does have some vitamin C in there.
A vitamin, V-I-T-A-M-I-N, vitamin, is a kind of nutrient. Vitamins are natural chemicals that our body needs to grow. But since our body cannot make these chemicals, we need to eat them in our diet. Now, many are identified with letters like vitamin A, B, C, D, and so on. Vitamin D is good for bones. Vitamin B is used in the blood, and so on.
Vitamin 维生素、维他命用来补充呢人体需要的养分。维生素有许多种，而且我们都知道柠檬富含维生素 C, vitamin C. Lemons are full of vitamin C, and so is the sports drink. It seems that Pat thinks that a little vitamin C is enough to make his sports drink healthy. He says, see, I told you so.
But Laura sees something else on the label. She says, oh my God, did you see the sugar content? Okay, now here we use the word content, C-O-N-T-E-N-T, content, to say how much of something is in something else or how much of something something has. So the sugar content is how much sugar is in a drink. The fat content could be how much fat is in a piece of meat. It's often used when something is made up of more than one thing, or to talk about the level or the amount of chemicals or nutrients in something.
Content 名词含量 ，the sugar content 就是所谓的糖分含量啦。另外呢，大多数的书籍啊前面都会有目录，英文也是用 content 这个字。那另外，如果我们把重音移到第二节念作 content， 这个字呢就是当形容词来使用了，代表呢是感到满意的意思。我对我的生活感到满意 ，I'm content with my life. Alright, Pat now is starting to get worried about the sugar content in the sports drink. He asks Laura, no, why? Does it have a lot?
Yeah, what's in this drink? And Laura tells him the bottom line is that it contains 8 cubes of sugar, which is huge. Now, this phrase, the bottom line, is today's shortcut for you. So let's watch and find out more about how to use it.